Hi everyone, we're looking forward to you guys joining us again for Mass this weekend. But in order to do that safely, we have a whole bunch of guidelines set out. The first thing is you'll be coming through these doors, which are located here at St. Malachy's near the parish hall. So obviously we're going to be having Mass, as we've been saying, in Hanson Hall. So come through these doors and not the main church doors located to the south. You'll also have to register BooneCountyCatholics.org. You'll be registering using Sign Up Genius to sign up as to which Mass you'll be attending so that we can get things ready in terms of chairs about where you will be seated. Also, we're telling people also to wear a mask. That is a requirement from the diocese as well. So bring your mask and wear that. And then also stay 6 feet apart as you go in the building and as you're throughout the liturgy, and we'll show you how that's going to work here in just a second. So let's go through the doors. The doors will be open to prevent people from handling those doors. So you can see those are open right now. We're also getting some hand sanitizers, you know, those cool ones where you put your hand underneath, right? The automatic ones where it just squirts the hand sanitizer. Right now, we have the ones where you pump them yourself, but these will be changed out for the automated ones. So those will be on either side, so you're welcome to use those. Then you come through this area, and we ask that you try to stay out of the main church so that we don't have to deal with sanitizing in that part of the building, but you'll head here towards the right, as you normally would, into the hall. You can see these baskets on both sides. This is what will be the collection baskets, and you'll actually have to put your contributions into these baskets before Mass begins, because after Mass begins, we'll be obviously in the hall, and then after we're going to disperse the other way, which I'll show you in just a second. So if you want to make a contribution, just be ready to do that before you head into Hanson Hall. So you put those in the baskets, and then we've kind of shown you a few pictures about what Hanson Hall looks like, but this is what it looks like here on video. You notice right now, because we haven't set things up yet for the weekend in terms of chairs, that those are evenly distributed, one chair at a time. These are obviously for individuals, but once we kind of get acquainted with who will be coming via Sign Up Genius, we're going to go ahead and cluster these chairs in the appropriate amount. So obviously if you have like 5 people, you go to the place that has 5 and so forth. So we'll get that all set up for you. But I just want to let you know that these are the aisles, these blue lines here, and there will be ushers here to help you out in terms of where to sit. But this is where the aisles are, where the blue lines show. Everything else will be kind of full with various groups of chairs. So the usher will kind of let you in, he'll kind of show you where to go as to where your grouping will be. And then pretty much after that, after you sit down and Mass starts, Mass will go as normal, but there will be a few abnormalities as we go later on in the Mass. First of all, as we've been doing lately, no sign of peace, so you can expect that. Let's see, I think that's the big adjustment throughout Mass. Obviously, we're discouraging people at any point from shaking, hugging, whatever, even though you haven't seen people in a while, just to keep your social distance, common sense there, as we've known here for the past several months. After Mass is over, we won't leave yet, so communion will not take place during Mass. It'll actually be after the final blessing takes place. Then I'll be at the altar, and we will redo the Our Father and the Lamb of God and things like that. So we'll treat it as a communion service. You'll receive communion, and I'll show you where that is. So the usher, again, will direct you from your chair over into this area over here. That is kind of the communion station area. And you notice that we have these blue X's right here on the floor. These blue X's are not for the communion minister. They're actually for you to stay 6 feet apart. So these are each 6 feet apart. There will be a communion minister about right here or so. And so you'll line up, you'll receive communion, and then you'll exit out of the door. So we don't want people going back to where they came from. We want kind of a one-way kind of traffic thing to keep things clean. And then there will be another Eucharistic minister over here. And again, this is where people will line up to receive communion, and then you'll exit through these doors. And we actually, if I can open this up here, we put some gravel out here so you can kind of just exit to the right back into the parking lot. So we just kind of added that in so you guys can go ahead and safely leave without running into any mud back to your cars. And then we ask for folks, once you get out here, not to congregate but instead to go to your cars to maybe say an act of thanksgiving for the Eucharist in your cars, and then go ahead and take off. So we'll all be together. It's going to be a little awkward because we're going to be together, but of course we discourage a socialization, maybe from afar saying hi or something, but we do discourage that just to keep everyone safe. Again, a lot of these details are on our website along with on our Facebook page, so you can go ahead and check those out there, but we just wanted to give you a visual run through of what you might expect here this weekend. So again, we're looking forward to seeing you then, and until then, have a good rest of the week.